If you only had $100, what new RC would you buy? Is the discussion for today, as we're gonna go through and talk about different cars you can get for the money. Discussing cars within the $100 group, $200 group, and so on. Some of these price categories are a whole lot spicier than the others, so let's do it. For the $100 mark, there are quite a few RC cars available. They usually fall under that more toy grade level than a proper hobby grade RC, but they're good, inexpensive fun to start out with nonetheless. Now to start us off are the Team Associated 1/28 scale RC racers. These little guys are pretty dang simple. The cars charge off the transmitter, and there's a few different vehicle options available, and they start at $69.99. Some other good options in this $100 range is the 1/24 scale Hobby Plus CR24 Rock Crawler. It's a great little truck, and the price is right. Other crawlers include the Element Enduro 24 Sendero and the Trail Runner. Just like the Hobby Plus, these are great little crawlers for indoor-outdoor use on your desk or coffee table. The last vehicle to consider in this $100 mark is the Nano Sport, and this is actually a 2-pack, including 2 cars, 2 transmitters, and then a game you can play between them. For $200, things get a little bit more exciting, with the highlight being the Traxxas Stampede, the Rustler, and the Bandit being available for $199.99. These are proper 1/10 scale sized vehicles. They're not minis, and they include the battery and the charger in the box. Now for something on the lower end of this $200 mark, the Latrax Rally 1/18 scale Teton and the Pre-Runner are about $130, and they're really nice cars to get you going. The Axial SCX24 also falls within this price point, and it's a dang great trail truck available in different body styles. It's mini at 1/24 scale, but it has a massive selection of upgrades and accessories available for it. The FMS 1/18 scale crawlers are a good option too, including the Toyota Hilux scale body, and it just looks fantastic. For more high-performance racers, the Losi Mini T 2.0 Stadium Truck, the Mini B Buggy, and the JRX2 are great options to get you around the track in a garage track, a backyard track. They're really excellent cars, and they're upgradable. Another racing option are the Mini Z Racers from Kyosho, and these things are just ridiculous in their scale appearance and the body options. The drivetrains are available in 4-wheel drive or 2-wheel drive. There's off-road and on-road cars to choose from. They're really great options for under $200. This one's new. It's the Team Associated 1/14 scale Unicorn. It's a bit smaller than the 10th scale version. It's brushed, it's 4-wheel drive, and it looks fantastic. The Losi 22S SCT 1/10 scale 2-wheel drive short course truck is another banger option for under $200. Here's another new option released this year. It's the Arrma 4x2 Boost series, including the Granite, the Vortex, and the Sentin. These trucks are great ways to start out in the hobby on a budget, and they're very upgradable. $300 is next, and this is a spicy category. There's a lot more cars within the $300 bracket, including the Traxxas Stampede, Rustler, Slash, and the Bandit. These are similar to the vehicles we looked at last, but these include LEDs, and they're only about $40 more than the previous version. The Traxxas Vortec 2.0 is a great 1/10 scale on-road option for about the same price. The Arrma Mega 4x4 line is also available within this under $300 mark, and that includes the Granite, the Sentin, and the Typhon. These Mega 4x4 vehicles are of course 4-wheel drive, they're brushed, and they're highly capable. The Arrma Mega 4x4 1/8 scale Infraction is also available in this price point, and it is a killer car, of course based on the larger Infraction 6S. The Kyosho Phaser MK2 vehicles are a really good option in this price point for on-road and off-road vehicles with brushed motors. The Arrma Granite 4x2 boost cars we talked about earlier, they're also available in this price point, including a battery and a charger, because the previous ones did not. Here's something new. It's the Axial 1/8 scale Capra, based off the larger 10 scale Capra, which is an excellent rock buggy. The Team Associated DR10 drag car is available in this $300 price point. It's brushless, and it's a fantastic drag car or just basher. Now on the upper end of that $300 mark, we've got the Kyosho Mad Van MK2 VE. This is the brushless version of the Mad Van. It's 4x4 and it's a cool little truck. The VXL Stampede Rustler, and Bandit from Traxxas are also available for about $279. These are the brushless versions, and they're great cars. Now the Kyosho Blizzard 2.0 and the Trail King are a really unique vehicle using tracks. We made a video on this a while back. It's super cool for $299. The last vehicle in our $300 price point is the MT-10 from Team Associated. This is a 1/10 scale monster truck. This one's recently released, it's brushed, and it's under $300. Now for $400, we're getting up there. This is the SR10 Dirt Oval car, and it's a great way to start out dirt oval racing. This is the RB10 two-wheel drive buggy. Again, a great way to start out in 10 scale buggy racing. For $400, you can also get any of the 3S BLX cars from ARMA, including the Big Rock, the Typhon, and the Granite. These cars have some serious brushless power, and we're getting near that 50-mile-an-hour range. We mentioned this car earlier, it's the MT-10 from Team Associated, but this one's brushless, and it falls under that $400 mark, being much more powerful than the brushed version. $400 will also get you the Traxxas Drag Slash or the Traxxas Slash VXL with that new Magnum 272R transmission for about $350. If you're into drifting, the MST RMX 2.0 drift car, it's brushless. You can get it ready to run, and it's available in about 20 different body styles. It's pretty ridiculous. We made a whole video series on this thing, and it's definitely recommended. Now you can also get the 1/10 scale Hoonicorn from Team Associated for under $400, as well as the Hoona Truck, which are officially licensed vehicles on 4x4 chassis. For nitro use, the Kyosho Inferno Neo 3.0 is an 8-scale nitro buggy that's ready to run, and you can get it for about $350. The Traxxas Nitro Slash is also a great option for nitro use. It's two-wheel drive on that short course platform. It's about $350. Now last on this list, coming in right under that $400 mark, is the ARMA Infraction V3 3S BLX. This thing is four-wheel drive, it's on-road, it's capable of 65 miles an hour, and it's under $400. Now the $500 mark is probably the spiciest, with some heavy-hitting RC cars within that category. Starting us off is the Traxxas Haas 3S. This is a newly released 4x4 vehicle from Traxxas. It's 3S LiPo compatible, and it's about $430. The Kyosho Neo 3.0 8-scale buggy, we just talked about this in that $400 mark, but this one is electric, and it's a great option for bashing or if you want to start on the track. The Traxxas T-Max Classic Nitro Monster Truck, great option for under $500, as is the 1/8 scale Kyosho Mad Crusher Nitro Monster Truck, being $499 and just squeaking in. The Kyosho USA #1 Electric Monster Truck can also be found in this category, as is the Traxxas Jado 3.3 Nitro Stadium Truck. This thing is two-wheel drive and it's got a 65-mile-an-hour speed rating. The Traxxas Slayer Pro 4x4 is another great nitro option. There's also the Traxxas T-Max 3.3 4x4 monster truck available, as is the Traxxas Revo 3.3. The Revo features inboard shocks over the T-Max, but they both cost about the same price. Now another 1/8 scale option for under $500 is the Red Cat Kaiju monster truck, and it's 6S compatible. For $10 more though, Red Cat offers the Kaiju EXT, which features a longer chassis and some upgrades over the previous truck. Now for some more drag cars, the Losi 22S drag cars featuring the 68 Ford truck body and the 69 Camaro are available in this category. The Arma Creighton 4S BLX and the Outcast 4S BLX are also available for under $500, and as far as bashing goes, they're tough to beat. Now if you want the ultimate Slash experience, the Traxxas Slash 4x4 Ultimate comes fully souped up, and you can get it for under $500. Losi also has some brushless bashers in this category with the Tenacity TT Pro 4x4 short course truck. There's also the Tenacity DB Pro Desert Buggy, and there's also the Losi Baja Ray Ford Raptor. Now for $600, the category is a bit smaller, but we're going to start it off with the Nitro. It's the Kyosho USA #1 Nitro Monster Truck, and it's about $30 more expensive than the electric version was in that $500 category. Another really great Nitro option, you could do it for bashing, but it's really more of a race truck, is the Losi 8T Nitro ready to run. It's a 1/8 scale truggy, and it's a good way to get you started. There's also the Kyosho Inferno GT2 with that Mercedes-AMG body. These are really nice on-road cars with nitro engines and a few different body styles. For under $600, you can also get the Traxxas e-Revo VXL. There's the Traxxas Max Wide Max available that's 4S compatible and upgraded over the previous version. There's also the Red Cat 64 Lowrider, which is always really cool and unique. Last but not least is the Arrma Kraton 6S BLX. This is the V5 version of this 1/8 scale platform. It's 6S compatible and it's a great basher. Now for $700, there are a few options in here, including the Losi LMT King Sling Mega Truck. There's also the Losi LMT Son of a Digger available. Both of these are officially licensed, look fantastic, and drive just like the real thing. The Arrma Infraction 6S BLX V2 is next, and this thing is a long-stretched missile-like vehicle that's super fast, super powerful, and a great RC car. The Arrma Fireteam 6S BLX is also available for that military style and the biggest stance of all the platforms in this 6S line. The Mojave 6S is also available if you like that short course quick suspension action, as is the Talion for more high-speed truck action. Now on the Traxxas front of the $700 mark, we've got the UDR, or the Limited Desert Racer, which is a fantastic recreated desert truck. There's also the newly released Traxxas Sledge 6S, which is an incredible basher and a good option for under $700. In the $800 category, there's only one vehicle that stands out, and it's the Traxxas X01, the newly released and updated X01 released this year. The X01 is still to this day the fastest production ready-run car you can buy, and it's about $750. Now these next cars are the big hitters, and there's not one single price category here, but you can get the Red Cat 1/5 scale 4x4 Rampage MT. This thing is big, it's gnarly looking, and it's powerful. Now bumping up from that, we have the 1/6 scale Losi Super Baja Ray 2.0, and you can pick one of these bad boys up for under $1,000, as is the Kraton 8S BLX. This is 1/5 scale, it's under $1,000, and it takes 8S LiPo power. Now, if you have a budget of about $1,000, you can get the one and only Traxxas X-Max 8S. This thing has ruled the RC world as the flagship monster truck to have for quite a few years, until Traxxas released the XRT 8S, which is about $1,000 and near the same price, and it's a more sporty, high-performance version of the X-Max with a little bit less of that monster. Now in the $1,100 mark, you can get the Axial SCX6 trail truck. This thing is huge, it's heavy, and it's bound to take you anywhere you want to go crawl. Bumping up from $1,100 to $1,200, we have the Losi DBXL E 2.0, and this is the electric version of this mammoth-sized 4x4 buggy, and it's just incredible. Now, if you're not feeling the electrics on this buggy, there is a gas version available. It's the DBXL 2.0, and it includes a 32cc two-stroke engine for about $1,400. The guys over at Losi have one more for you. It's the 5T 2.0, and this is a mammoth-sized short course truck that also uses a 32cc engine, but this one is bind and drive, so you'll need to add your own transmitter. The prices in this video reflect current pricing today when we made this. Prices are subject to change, so by the time you see this video, you may see different pricing too. Guys, if you want more information on any of the cars that we talked about, go check out our links down below. And if you want more RC videos, check these out.